Hey y'all, my name is Natasha and welcome to Natasha Antoinette TV, where our main focus is the law of attraction, manifestation, and your spiritual journey. Okay, now, the reason why I chose this direction of my channel is just because there are so many law of attraction videos out, law of attraction channels, but there's not many that are ran by a black woman. Okay, now I see plenty of black women that do law of attraction videos, but their channel is not dedicated to this. So I definitely want to do something a little bit different. Use my hashtag LOA for black girls. Even if you aren't a black girl, it's okay, but I'm just saying that this channel is definitely geared towards people that look like me. Today's video is 5 signs that you are already going through a spiritual awakening. So let's just get into it. All right, so I have notes on my phone and we're going to go through each sign, and I'm going to give like just a brief description. I'm not going to go too deep into it because obviously I'm going to do all those videos more in depth. So people are starting to wake up. People are starting to realize that they have the power to change their life. They have the power to live the life that they dream of. So many people are realizing that. Now, y'all are probably like, well, why are people just not realizing that? For a very long time, we've been in a society where we just create limiting beliefs all goddamn day. What does that mean? That just basically means that people on this little curve are starting to wake up. And this is eventually going to turn into everybody starting to wake up and starting to realize that they can create the life that they want just by changing their mind, changing their mindset, changing this little brain in here. Everybody's journey is completely different. It starts off different and it ends different. And honestly, it really doesn't end. Your journey continues with you. So let's just get into the signs right now. Well, sign number 1, that you are already going through a spiritual awakening. You feel stuck. Now, you're probably like, bitch, what? You feel stuck. You feel stuck, okay? Like everything that's going on in your life is redundant. You think that the same things are happening to you. You just don't understand why things aren't changing. Even if you just got a promotion at your job, you still feel like, okay, is this it? I don't feel fulfilled. That's what feeling stuck is. You feel like you haven't fulfilled your purpose. You feel like you haven't found your purpose. You don't understand why you're here. You don't get it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to this. You probably feel stuck right now. It could also translate into other feelings, like you might be broke at the moment, and so you now feel like, okay, I can't even pay my rent. I don't know what's going on. That's what it feels like. That's what it means to feel stuck, when you don't know where to go from here. You don't know what to do. You just don't know. That's literally what feeling stuck is. You don't know. You don't know what's next for you. You don't know how to, carry on with your life. And you want change but aren't sure where to start. And if you feel stuck, you are most likely about to go through your spiritual awakening or have already started. Because feeling stuck is a feeling that you're going to get periodically throughout this journey. It's not just in the beginning. You're going to feel this throughout the journey. You're going to feel like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing right now? Like, what is going on? And so this is all these signs, really, you're going to continue to go through it. But it's all for a good cause. It's all for a certain outcome. So do not be discouraged if you feel stuck. Just understand that this is part of the journey. Okay, so let's go to the second sign. The second sign is a direct cause and effect of feeling stuck. And that is, you are questioning every goddamn thing. Because you don't know, because you feel stuck, you want to know what the hell is going on. You want to know why the sky is blue. You want to know why you feel angry all the damn time. You want to know, is there a purpose to this damn life right here that I'm living? You ever find yourself looking in the mirror and you feel out of place? Like, this happened to me ever since I was a little child. Like, I would stare in the mirror, or I would just be somewhere and I'd be like, whoa, is this real? That's the type of thing that is going to continue to happen to you during this journey. You're going to feel out of body experiences, and that's going to continue. So when you start questioning everything in your life, that's a very big sign that you are going through a spiritual awakening, because you want to know what the hell, how to get through this life. If we could have a cheat code, let me tell you right now, law of attraction is that cheat code. Okay? It's the law of the universe. Like attracts like. Period. If you are a pessimistic person, you're only going to attract negative things. Don't be fooled. Don't be thinking that because there's some billionaires, millionaires, and celebrities out here who are negative all the time, that they're not going through some shit. Oh honey, oh honey, oh honey, a negative soul is going to attract other negative souls. So while they may have a very luxurious life, the people around them may not be that luxurious. I'm just saying that's just tea for you to understand. Okay. One of the biggest questions you're asking is, what the hell am I supposed to be doing here? And this turns into, you may want to look at your birth chart. Okay. I know that this was a big thing for me. I honestly would have never discovered law of attraction if it wasn't for me looking at my birth chart. Because when I looked and saw what I'm supposed to become, because when you look at your birth chart, you're not only looking at who you are right now, you're looking at who you're supposed to be and who you were before. That is what's on your birth chart. That's why it's literally, you will have a sign in every part of the universe. I'm telling you right now, if you are questioning everything and this sign resonates with you, go ahead and look at your birth chart. I'm gonna link the website I use. Most people use it. If you haven't used it already, then here you go. Here's the link. Use that. You need your birth date, of course, your birth time, which is probably the most important part. If you don't have your birth time, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to get some of your placements, especially you're actually not going to get any of your house placements. You're not going to know your rising sign. So make sure you try to find out what time you're born. Ask your mom, ask your dad, ask whoever the hell knows. If you know it already, good for you, use it. And your birthplace, that's also very important, because obviously you need to know what part of the sky to look at. Everybody's birth chart is very unique. So if you find yourself always questioning something, go ahead and look at your birth chart, because that will give you kind of another cheat code to life, to see where you need to be. You know, what part of your journey you should be at, because your houses will tell you about marriage, about finances, about career. Okay, once you start looking at your birth chart, once you start looking at everything within that, you start to understand what you are becoming. But I'm not saying that you have to look at your birth chart. I'm saying that if you feel this sign right here, which is that you're questioning every single thing, start off with your birth chart, because that will take you on a journey on its damn self, looking at that shit. Okay, I'm telling you right now, it's some real shit. As soon as I looked at my birth chart, that's when I started learning all these other things, and that's why I'm here on your screen. Okay, with that being said, if you're questioning anything, if you're questioning every single thing in your life, if you're sitting there like, dog, like what is going on? Why is this happening? What does this mean? If you're looking for reasoning behind literally anything, that is a sign that you're going through a spiritual awakening, which brings me to my next sign. The third sign has a direct correlation with the second sign. And because you're questioning everything, guess what is also happening? You are feeling isolated and you are losing friends. Now, when I was writing down my notes for this video, I realized that I've been going through this already for a very long fucking time. It was just December 2018. I was fed up with a whole bunch of things, which I will go into with the next sign. But I was just fed up with a whole bunch of things. And I was like, okay, something's got to give. And I realized I've already been going through this for my entire life. My spirit guides, the universe, God, whoever is looking out for me right now, has been telling me for the longest time to go on this damn journey, okay? For the longest time. And I realized that because I've always been a very introverted person. When I was a child, I was very extroverted. I was very friendly. Everybody knew who little Tasha was. So I've always been introverted. But what I noticed is that as I became an adolescent, I was definitely less and less interested in creating friends, being friends with people. And it was simply just because I felt like people just weren't on my level. And I'm not saying that to be cocky. I'm saying like people just weren't on my level intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, that type of thing. And literally everybody on this planet is on a different playing field. We all have different struggles. We all have different things that we're trying to overcome. So yes, it was literally just that. It was that I felt like people just didn't understand where I was coming from. And because I was already questioning everything, I just felt like nobody had the answer. And I just didn't, if you didn't have the answer, if you didn't even want to talk about these things, why would I be friends with you? And that's another thing. Like, even today, like, I only have one close friend that I know I can talk about these things with. And she's actually went through the same thing. Throughout high school, she was very, very social. She knew everybody. She was friends with everybody. When we graduated from high school, she wasn't that same person. That she is also going through a spiritual awakening, and although we aren't on the same level with that, like I'm actually actively going through it. Like I actually want to experience every single thing that comes with it. She's just going through it subconsciously. It's just something that she's going through. She doesn't realize it all the way, but it's something that she's going through. And it really has nothing to do with anybody but her. It's just her, and her change is what she has to go through in order to reach the next level in her spiritual journey. And that's all it is. And that's what you need to understand with every single sign. Like I said in the beginning, these things are going to continue to happen. Like, these things are continuing to happen. You're going to continue to feel stuck. You're going to continue to question everything. You're going to continue to lose friends and feel isolated. And this brings me to my next sign. The next sign that you are going through a spiritual awakening is when tragedy has struck. And it doesn't have to be death. It doesn't have to be violence. It doesn't have to be any of that. It could literally just be that you are tired. You are tired of the same situation happening again, and it feels to you like a tragedy. It feels like you are losing something. It feels like there's a death of something. And for me, for example, and I'll go depth in this with the next video, which is the how, why, and when I realized I was going through a spiritual awakening. My tragedy was that I was dealing with the same type of people all my life. Like, it was like the same guy, the same girl, not the same girl, like as in, like, it was the same guy I was dating, type of guy I was dating, and it was the same type of girls I was befriending, and it was just like, dog, like, what is going on? Why can't I seem to get it together? Why is this happening? And I already knew that it was something in me. It was something in me attracting all of these issues and all of these problems and all these types of people who just kept coming into my life, seeming like they just wanted to ruin my life, honestly. Like, it seemed like people were just out to get me. And that's when I realized I need to make a change. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I do know that this needs to happen. Like, I have to change. And that's after I looked at my birth chart. That was after I realized that my purpose in life is to be of service to others. And that's exactly why this channel is here, because I want y'all to go on this journey with me. I want y'all to learn with me. I want y'all to live your best life with me. So with that being said, that was my tragedy. It was just that I felt like things just weren't going right in my life. And that also has a lot to do with sign number 1, which is feeling stuck, is that you just feel like, I don't know what else to do. And for other people, it may just be that type of tragedy where they experience a death, where they experience multiple deaths at, in a short amount of time. And they're just like, why is my life like this? And why can't I seem to move past it? And that's another thing with this sign, is that this tragedy or whatever it is shakes you to your core. The point is to make you look back at yourself. The point is to literally sit there and be like, okay, what can I do about this? What can I do to change this? That's literally what the sign is the universe's way, of God's way, whatever you believe in. This tragedy, whatever it may be, because everybody feels differently about what tragedy may mean. I mean, obviously there's a dictionary term, but I'm saying, like, when you hear the word tragedy, you might hear it differently than other people. So the point of it is to shake you to your core and want you to change. That's the whole point. Okay, and so now the 5th and final sign. You're probably like, what is it? Nah, you're watching this video. That is the 5th and final sign. Your 5th and final sign is you watching this video right now, and you're probably like, what? Girl, what? This is literally your sign. This video right here is telling you that you need to embark on your journey. It's time. If you have been 1 foot in, 1 foot out, if you didn't even know what the hell all of this was, or you are a seasoned veteran in this shit, this is your sign that you need to continue on that journey or embark on that journey. That's literally it. And I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or but about it, okay, honey? Because this is literally some serious shit. This is your life we're talking about. This is you getting your life to where you want it to be. And you can only do that by going on this journey. Fuck what anybody else said. You need to go on this journey to have the life that you want, to have the life that you desire, to have the life that you feel that is yours. Okay, so this was the fifth and final sign that you're watching this video right now, because if you think about it, if you were doing nothing today, or you're chilling at work on break, whatever it is, you at school, whatever you're doing right now, if you think about it, you clicked on this video for a reason. That reason is because you need to go on your journey. It's just that simple. So thank you so much for watching this video. It was just 5 little signs. I didn't go into depth because I have a reason for that. And please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell because a video is coming up very soon, another video where I talk about how, why, and when I realized I was going through a spiritual awakening. And so make sure that if anything that I said in this video resonated with you, you use my hashtag LOA for Black Girls. And all my social media is in the description box, as well as a link to the site that I use for my birth chart. Now, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thank you again.